Welcome to On Software, conversations with the industry's leading experts on a wide range of programming and development topics. You can access related resources, recommended reading, special offers, and more when you visit the On Software Resource Center at informit.com/software center.
Hello, I'm here with Jeff Papows, President and CEO of WebLayers and author of Glitch, The Hidden Impact of Faulty Software. In the book, you address the impact software glitches are having on consumers, businesses, and the global economy as a whole. So tell me, Jeff, what's so compelling that you need to address these issues right now?
That's a great question. I think fundamentally, busy CEOs write books when circumstances compel them to. There are three significant factors in the economy and in the information technology industry that are all on a collision course. These factors are: 1, massive merger and acquisition activities. We've seen larger deals in the banking industry as a result of the financial downturn. Putting together those massive back-end systems is wreaking havoc on customers as well as businesses. 2, the sheer ubiquity of technology itself. We are more connected than ever through our laptops, mobile phones, televisions, not to mention how digital technology really is ubiquitous in our cars, our home appliances such as our refrigerators, our dryers, and our dishwashers. Think of it. There are 1 billion embedded transistors for every single human being on the planet. There are 1 trillion network devices in operation on planet Earth as we know it today. By design, the more connected we are, the higher the propensity of technology going awry. Also, there is a fundamental information technology skills drought. The majority of experts who run the systems for 70% of the world's business infrastructure are, for the first time in our lifetimes and careers, retiring in the next 5 years, and guess what? They're taking those skills with them. Adding to this is a gap between 2000 and 2007, where computer science enrollment in colleges and universities plummeted for the first time. With these gaps at the beginning and the end of the workforce life cycle, there will be fewer computer scientists to call on to fix these glitches. There is a rise in the amount of software glitches, and their damage is getting deeper and wider. If you don't believe me, just set your Google News alert to software glitches. You'll see at least 10 of these a day from all over the world. But let me give you some specific examples. Some of these glitches are more or less hassles, like the hassles that caused the FAA to shut down hundreds of flights just recently. Others result in silly things like prison inmates erroneously receiving federal stimulus checks. Other glitches are putting our health as well as our physical and financial safety at great risk. Just look at the Toyota recalls that are largely attributed, at least in my mind, to software glitches. There are cancer patients suffering from radiation poisoning because the software that runs those machines had a glitch that gave the wrong dosage and targeted the wrong area of the body. There are holes in the information technology infrastructures of governments around the world that leave all of us vulnerable to cyber attacks. And for the hundreds of customers who were victims of a computer glitch that didn't recognize their payroll direct deposit checks because their bank was in the middle of a merger that required a slamming together of massive back-end office systems, that glitch will haunt their credit scores for years to come. The explosion in the mobile industry is also draining our networks, our wallets, and our patience. If we can't use our mobile devices to access our offices remotely, not to mention fundamental things like calling 911 due to a glitch in the network, then we have more serious problems on our hands. These glitches destroy brands and they erode consumer trust. They are interrupting commerce on a global level. And they can be minimized, if not altogether stopped, before they continue to wreak havoc on our economy. Now is the time for us to get ahead of them before they unleash yet more harm. What I think is important are the recommendations for addressing these glitches, starting with the very foundation of how we develop software going forward. Glitch provides real-world recommendations from experts at IBM, Notre Dame University, an advisor to the Obama administration from the White House, Ford Motor Company, and the man on the street, suggestions for those consumers who were the victims of a $23 quadrillion gas station charge and the resulting disappearing bank balances. Throughout all of the interviews with these business, government, and academic leaders, as well as the consumers affected by them, the overwhelmingly consistent recommendation on how to fix these problems moving forward is through a better approach to software development.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for your time. Make sure to pick up Glitch, The Hidden Impact of Faulty Software, available for pre-order at Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Borders bookstores, and wherever books are sold.
Thanks for podcasting with us. Remember to visit the On Software Resource Center, where you can access recommended reading, special offers, and more at informit.com/software center. Be sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single episode. Brought to you by Inform IT, the trusted technology learning source.